Okay, so today I'm just going to recap over the double crochet, and then I'm going to introduce you to the treble crochet and then also to the half treble crochet. So as you've been doing a double crochet all the way along, when you've got to the end you've needed to do one chain stitch so that you can turn it and then carry on. And just to recap on the double crochet, the hook goes in, you bring the yarn back through, take the yarn over and take the 2 stitches across, and that's how you've been practicing, hopefully, the double crochet. So all I've done here is I've done myself 11 chains to begin with, and that will mean that each time I go across, because one of them was my turning chain, I'll have 10 stitches, and I want to try and keep it steady that it is always 10 stitches that I have, and then you'll be able to see the different stitches and what they look like. I've mixed it up today, we've gone pink, helpful so you can spot the video that you need to watch. So this is just me left-handed, just double crocheting across, and I'll do the same video in a minute with right-handed, but I'm going to carry on left-handed and I'll do a right-handed video. So that's your double crochet. You can see that it's gone across quite nicely, and when you get to the end of a double crochet you do a chain and then you turn and you go again. So I'm just going to do one more row. Okay, so I've gone along again with double crochet. Now I want to demonstrate to you how to do a treble crochet. So when you get to the end of your row of double crochets and you want to change it to a treble crochet, rather than just do one chain at the end, you need to do 3. So you go 1, 2 and 3, and that will count as the very first stitch. So you're not going to do a stitch into the first double crochet underneath that, because that would increase your row, because then you'd have 2 stitches in that first section. So to do a treble crochet, it's almost identical to a double, except you put the yarn over your hook before you put it into the stitch, and then you bring the yarn over and pull it through the stitch. Then you take your yarn over, and whereas before you've been taking all the stitches, which was 2 of them, across, you're only taking 2 of the 3 this time, and then yarn over and the last 2. So you've got an extra couple of actions. So yarn over, pop it in the stitch, yarn over and bring it back through, so you have 3, yarn over, take 2 across, yarn over, take 2 across, and you can see this makes a much taller crochet stitch. So yarn over, pop it in, yarn over, bring it through, yarn over, take 2 over, yarn over, take the following 2 over. So every time before you go in the stitch, you wrap the hook around the yarn, go in, bring the yarn through, yarn over, take it through the last 2. So keep going till you get to the end of your row, and when you get to the end of the row, that's when you'll need to do 3 chains to be able to turn and come back the other way. Okay, so I'm right at the end, and in order to go back the other way, I'm going to turn. I'm turning with 3 chains. 1, 2, 3, and remember that first stitch there we're not going to use, because this is going to make up our chain. Yarn over and into the second one, and then do your 2 stitches, yarn over and in, and then you keep going right the way across, and that's your treble crochet. So just to recap, yarn over, put your hook into the stitch, yarn collected and brought back through the stitch, yarn over, take 2 stitches over, yarn over, take 2 stitches over, and repeat. Yarn over, put your hook into the stitch, collect the yarn, bring it through the stitch, so you've got 3, yarn over, take 2 stitches over, yarn over, take 2 stitches over, and keep going till you get to the end. And when you get to the end, you'll use the top of your 3 chains to do a stitch here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you'll need one here at the top of that chain too.